Hello and welcome to my hot stream, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. This is a mobile game. It's on Android at the moment. Only given it one go so far, just to get a feel for the game. We're going to jump in, we're going to play some. Unlock the starter decks. Going to start with Order. Realm Gate opening. If you're not used to playing on a mobile, it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to this. I know it did for me. Welcome to Champions, a social card game where you command 4 champions of a Grand Alliance to defeat your opponent in battle. Positioning and everything. Really? I don't know. At the start of the game, you take turns to place champions until all 4 have been placed. I really don't know that, the positioning, really. We have Liberator Prime. This is a warrior. I don't really know if it matters where you put these guys. It didn't seem like it mattered, but then again, there could be something else going on. Warrior. I should have one, I think, this deck, one mage sorcerer type person. Warrior. I'm going to put them in the opposite. I can put one more out, yeah. I think this one is another warrior. Okay. They have abilities, as you can see. Flavor text on that one. Ability. We'll have a look at those in a second. Hey, it's placing it. Champion can deploy Beast. There you go. Your turn. Let's have a look real quick. Get the cards in our hand. A lot of interesting mechanics. It's a very different type of card game. Every turn you can take 2 actions. An action replaced. You can play a card. You can use a heroic act. I haven't figured that one out yet. I'm guessing that's just from one of the abilities. When you end your card or your turn, you draw a card for each level. Yes. Warriors can deploy units and wizards can deploy spells. Top left corner of a unit or spell shows its current effect. They rotate forward each step, etc. And I'll show you that in a second. Let's have a look at these guys, though. Disengage. Champions disengage. They're not controlling a spell, and rend damage that bypasses damage. While this champion is disengaged, damage from highlighted units is done with rend. So that's why it's important placement. As you can see here, the bottom you see green and green. So I placed it badly. That should be over either here or here. So right away, we've learned. You see here, 3. That's fine. And there you go. So we really just placed 1 poorly, because that would have given rend and so on when it was disengaged. It's currently disengaged, meaning it doesn't use any cards. Yeah, that kind of... That could have been explained better. More hand-holding, right? Damage to your opponent. It'll do nothing first, then it'll do 1, 2, and 3 damage. We can slap this out. The unit. As you can see, it's already rotated this around. I've got 1 deploy Stormcast unit. Okay, and we can do one more. We can put a spell down. And this guy has the ability, as it says here, highlighted Stormcast, rotate a highlighted Stormcast unit 1 step forward. Do we have any more? I think we do have some more Stormcast as well. Let's have a look. Unit. This is Stormcast as well. Oh, but we can't put him here. We can only put him here because that's a sorcerer. So again, you can see how easy it is to screw up your placement. Completely screw it up. Damage your opponent. Takes a couple of turns and then boom, hits for 4 and it heals me 4. Reduce enemy damage from highlight enemies. Okay. Damage your opponent. And we can also look at theirs and see... Actually, we cannot see how their placement is as well. That's interesting. See here? Yes, we can see here. So reduce damage received from highlight enemies and allies by that. And all of them. Do 2 things now. We have to wait for this to rotate the spell. Have a look. Yeah. That's just... mm. This is for the heroic ability. I've got 2 now. Or the blessing, I should say. And you can't do anything with this spell because it's only for our sorcerer type person here. Wizard. That's it. As far as I know, I can't really do anything. There's not anything else you can do. There's something about blessings, which I have not seen, or maybe not blessings, but the other abilities that you can, like heroic act. Ah, here we go. Rotate highlight stormcast unit 1 step. So we can use it. Okay, let's do that. Let's hit the heroic act button. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Do damage to your opponent. Increase by 3 if there are no highlight units in play. No, we're good. There's a lot of things, a lot of little details to look at. Boom, 3. Gain 4 back. Max health is 35. I'm not getting any cards back to hand. Again. You have nothing I can do. I guess it's giving rend to this. Yeah, I really screwed that up. I really, again, really important placement. Any abilities? Nope, you are vanilla. You have deploy beast units. That's great. And I have the heroic act. I can move it again 2 points. Otherwise, yeah, that's fine. That says 4 points. I'm not sure what's going on there. How's that work? It doesn't say there. It just says rotate a highlight stormcast unit 1 step forward. Why is it doing 4 points of damage? Is it because of this? No, the rend? Oh no. Oh no. Interesting. Pass the turn. Let's go. Abilities are instant effects. When a champion plays an ability card, that effect trigger immediately, and that card is discarded. So we've got this Triumphant Smash. Goes back to hand when they're finished, by the way, and they rotate all the way around. Need some health. My turn. You can see the rotating going on. Back to hand. Each champion has a quest. We've already looked at those. Current quest objectives shown in the top left corner. Playing card of that type will advance the quest. Cool. I'm not really good at doing that. Right now it's this, I think, what's this unit? A unit, beast, and I'm not sure, I can't remember, deal damage, that was it. And this is deploy unit, yep. So, let's see what this is real quick. Remove a highlighted enemy spell or unit. If a card was removed, rotate a... can we get rid of that thing? I'm not quite sure how to play this card, by the way. This is highlighted, so let's have a first look at as to what it can do. It can do the one directly in front of it, so let's pop this down and see what happens. It should get rid of that thing. Yes! Success! Anything else I can do? What is this? Damage to your opponent? Nothing, then 7. That's it. I need some cards. Okay, damage to your opponent, same thing. Okay. Another turn, then 7. This is much slower, and I need some cards. Give me some cards. What am I supposed to do? Yep, I guess, and draw 2 cards. Need cards badly. It's the same situation for the opponent, though they drew 3 there. So, boom, 7. Nice. Tap or hold onto a card to see what it does. Yes, we've done that. You can also tap on your blessings to see how they are progressing. Poorly. I think the only one I have is, I think I've got, this guy over here's got 2. I need deploy unit and use an ability, which I have a deploy ability. I have 2 types, I think, of units here. Damage your opponent, 1 and 2. The highlighted champion cannot deploy units. That's cool. Okay, that's really nice. And this one, damage to your opponent straight up. I'll do this so I can block out this guy. Okay. And I can play another unit, damage to your opponent. Or, remember this guy, when this champion is disengaged, damage from highlighted units is done with rend, which means it gets through shields. Right now there's no shields up, so I'm not really bothered with that. We can throw out this. Taking 7. I don't mind the rotate. I like it. It's an interesting mechanic. Okay, take 2. So we have here a stack. Stacks are something they should explain. A number of cards under a stacking unit has support, so damage to your opponent. This unit has support 2, the damage done with rend. That's cool. I have nothing, no cards again. No. What do we have here? Heroic Act. We can move it 1/4. We can do some damage. This is kind of forcing our cards through. Let's do that. Let's force 2 damage through. I think it's 2 damage again. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it says 2 there. Cool. And if you use an action, you lose 1 draw. Now we can get 1 draw. Cool. 2 and 4 damage. Then your opponent remove a highlight unit. Ouch. Well, it didn't work. Okay. No stack, no support. Why did that not hit me? Oh, well, who knows. Goes back to hand, 2/2. I want to see what this guy's doing over here. Yeah, it should have removed a highlighted unit. This unit should have been removed, I would have assumed. This is the damage and heal. Over here. My spellcaster. Ah, it's only 4. XX and 4. That is it. There's nothing I can do. I don't really have much to rotate in that one lane. More damage, Jesus. Oh, did it actually get rid of the thing? Yeah, maybe it did. Maybe that's what it did when it got to play. Got to, yeah. Yes, after damage your opponent, then it removes the highlight. Really? Every single time after it damages? It only gets 1 damage, doesn't it? And then it goes back to hand, so that's what we got. Reduce damage received from highlight enemies by highlight enemy cannot be removed. Allied units. Okay. Well, I don't have any units, allied units. That's not helpful. This is a spell. We can slap it here. Paladin Protector. Gosh. And then it protects the ones on both sides. This is really not helpful at all, is it? And it does 2 damage. End the turn. Let's not force a spin on that. Back to hand. Damage to your opponent. All the stack goes back. But I keep saying back to hand, but it's actually to the discard pile. And this is only 2 turns, because it doesn't have any damage, I'm guessing. What do we have? What is this? If I can grab it. Gain 1 health, increase this by 2 for each highlighted Stormcaster unit. I do not have any caster units, do I? Yes, 1. Yeah, I can't even play this, really? Yes, because my wizard's... It's a spell. I gotta draw 2 cards. I have nothing I can do. Discard, discard. 5 and 4, okay. 2 damage. 1 damage, yeah. Good. So it stops 2 and then 1 damage? Is that what that was doing? What is this? Draw 1 card, swap this champion's position with a highlighted, disengaged champion. So you can swap. That's nice, because I would like to swap some champions around, because I screwed that up. That would be lovely. Let's see what we got. We have, as this enters play, discard 1 card from your hand. Ouch. Damage to your opponent. Remove a highlight. Hello. Move a highlighted unit. I'll take that. Cool. Star Drake. Thank you. Now I have to discard a card. Which one will I get rid of? The heal? Dragon cards? It's kind of difficult. Just the one. Maybe it's only when it attacks. Okay. What do we have here? Can be played by a champion that controls a beast unit. 5 damage to your opponent. Nobody. Nobody. Hey! Oh, wait! Yes! Nice. That is nice. 6 damage. 4 damage, because it was stopped. Boom. Cool! It looks like they got one of their blessings going, by the way. I know that was a bit strange and meandering and confusing, but it's only my second time playing. I'm sure that if you're not familiar with this and you're used to the traditional CCGs, you'll have the same problems, probably worse. Because the first time I saw this and when I got in, I was like, what's going on? They're not explaining anything. And then I had to look at the rules, read the rules on the website. Now we have a new deck, order deck, and that is it. I'm going to play all of them. I'm going to play through all of them within the next few weeks. I want to do that, get acquainted, because I don't really know Warhammer. And I want to get to know Warhammer. And yes, I played on this channel. You can see that I have played some Warhammer games, but I just don't know that nostalgia. I never played it when I was young, so I definitely want to keep playing, keep checking out. And I'd love to see 40k as well, so we'll see. Maybe they'll expand with the 40k CCG as well if they haven't already. That's that. Thank you very much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Do check out the other CCG content on the channel. I'm doing Lord of the Rings. I've got Hex. I've got Hearthstone. I don't have Magic the Arena game because I've only just got the tutorial and I'm not going to... There's no way. I'm not going to buy into that. I cannot spend all the money and get... I think... What was it? I saw on Twitter somebody saying 600 and something for the 10 top decks and constructed. There's no way. No, unless the Patreon patron comes on and donates the money, there's no way I'm going to get heavily invested in that. But do check out the other things. Every weekend I do indie games as well, so you can check out those streams. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.